Hey, mic check. Alright, looks like we've got Captain Zach in the house.
Just mute when I cough, okay? I'll tell you to mute.
Alright, we're just finishing up here, loading into our sim. Our route is pinned at the top of the screen for anybody who's going to be flying with us. It's also going to be on that sim. And it looks like we also got pink peppers in the house now. I'm trying to figure out this mic problem here. Here we go, we're finishing loading into this. Alright, mic is good now, that's good to know. We are in the Fenix A320 today with some American hops. Here we go, finishing loading into.
Is mine on that phone too?
Go ahead and load up our Fenix here. Alright, scenery's always really weird. Good. Get all this set up real quick. Should take a few seconds. Alright, so our plane's already fired up here. Let's go ahead and load in our flight plan. that sim real quick. Import our sim brief. Alright, go ahead and connect to the network. We are going to be American 364 for today's short 40-minute flight. All this is set up right. It is. All right. Go ahead and get rid of this music. Okay. Okay. No idea why my vPilot is not loading.
No, it's not. Now it's going. You need your keypad for this?
Alright, little change of plans since vPilot's not working. We're going to go ahead and just do an offline flight for this first leg. Alright, go ahead and load up our massive balance here. If it will import our sim brief. Alright, it's going to go over here and just and we'll go ahead and load our aircraft. If it will let us. There we go. We'll go ahead and do fast to get out of here. If it will. See if our GSX will load up here. Request boarding. There we go. American. Alright, so we are boarding our aircraft. We'll go ahead and turn those fuel pumps on here. Oh, there we go. Now vPilot's loading. So we might be doing online today. Alright, make sure our nav and logo lights are on. Strobes are set to auto. No, we don't want board crew. Sequel sounds can come on. And we'll connect as American 364. Or not, VPilot just crashed again. I guess we're going to close that program. Okay. Gonna get all this plugged in here. Going over to Asheville Regional. Go to our init. We'll request our init here. We're going to go over here and request our init for our departure over to Asheville. Boarding is mainly completed. Okay, we are flight number AAL, if I can find the number, 364. Cost index of 21. And a cruise flight level of only 12,000 feet. Alright, we'll go to our flight plan here. We are on the CLT-3 departure off of runway 18 left. And the Pity transition. Go ahead and insert that. Go ahead and delete this manual so that way we don't have to mess around with that later. And then our arrival is direct on the ILS runway 17. Transition, or there's no star, so we'll go to approach VS, and we are off of SUG. So go ahead and insert that. I don't know what's happening with VPilot today. It just crashed again. So we'll just go offline for this first leg. See if our passengers are loaded up. Almost. So we'll go to our secondary flight plan and we will copy our active in here. That's all looking good. Now we can wait on our passengers and fuel for this next part. Looks like our bags are almost halfway loaded here. Moving on to the last cart. And then we can get everything going here. Probably should make sure those doors are open in the back. That might help us a little bit. And while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and get our weather system turned on. And our TCAS can go to squawk 7,000. Alright, cruising altitude is going to be 12,000, so we'll get this plugged in here. And see what our weather is for this airport today. Looks like our altimeter is 3053. talk about a high pressure unit.
Corner box. Who does?
Alright, we're going to try one more time on trying to get vPilot up here, if it will ever connect to our sim. Okay.
Hey, bring some crackers,
For some reason, it doesn't like our call sign, so we'll change that to AAL1. AL1364. Nice, and it crashed again. That's fun. So I guess, and this just went out too. Love it when a simulator does that. It says boarding's completed. Alright, so if our boarding's completed, why did our jetway go away? Yay, finally this is working. A320 on that. AAL364. Okay, and we are actually connected to VATSIM, so we can go ahead and get all that set up. After, for some reason, we get our jetway to reconnect. There we go. We'll hit the toggle jetway button there to get that connected. I'm going to go ahead and edit our settings here so our scenery can actually load in. We can just try just turning some stuff down a little bit. Hopefully that will work. Okay. To our mass and balance, our loading of the plane is completed. So our fuel on board is 4.8. And our zero fuel weight is 5, 8.5, and 3, 2.5. 8.5, 3, 2.5. Alright, so that's in there, and we are going to have a tailwind of 24 knots today. So add a little bit of time to our flight, but total air time is looking like 22 minutes. Okay, so we'll go over here and we'll get our departure ready. While we're doing that, go ahead and prepare for push and departure from GSX. And our APU can start. I need to go back over here though. Ground services. I do need the GPU. And we'll go ahead and start up that APU. Well, got rid of all this. No worries, we can do it again. Yes, VATSIM is working for today's flight, so we will be online. And we also have Charlotte approach on. So I'll go ahead and tune to that frequency so we can get everything rolling there. It is 120.5. And Charlotte approach, American 364 mic check.
American 364, shot approaching 5 by 5.
Alright, so we're good there. I'll go ahead and
American 364, Charlotte Tower is online. You can contact them 118.1.
we'll go over to tower on 118.1, American 364. Alright, so tower's now on. .1 for that frequency. .1. Where's my neat?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, this is ready for push, so we're just gonna hold short for here.
It's right here.
Departure checks completed.
Alright, since that already wants to go, we'll go ahead and get our clearance. We will go ahead and get our clearance over here from tower. And Charlotte Tower, American 364 requesting clearance to Kilo Alpha Victor Lima.
Locking gear.
American 364, Charlotte Tower, below. Stand by.
It'd be great if Tower could give us our clearance. It'd be really nice. Go ahead and re-enter everything in our
American 364 Charlotte Tower. The Charlotte 3 departure requires a cruising altitude of 10,000 feet or below. Otherwise, I'm going to have to give you the permit 3 departure at a different transition. So, would you like to change your cruise altitude or take the permit?
give us a second to look over that and we'll get back to you, American 364. Hell, that's not very good. And Tower American 364, what was the altitude we needed to have our cruise at for the Charlotte 3 departure?
10,000 or below.
We can go ahead and take 10,000 for our cruising altitude.
Roger, American 364, I have your clearance advised ready to copy.
And we are ready to copy that clearance, American 364.
364, you're cleared to Asheville Airport via Charlotte 3 departure, pity transition filed. Maintain 8,000, departure 120.5, score 5133.
Alright, clear American 30. American 364 is cleared to Asheville via the Charlotte 3 departure, pity transition, and then is filed. Climb maintain 8,000, departure frequency 120.5, squawk 5133.
American 364, read back correct, range is uncontrolled, call ground on 121.9 for taxi.
Ground on 121.9er for taxi. Alright, so we're gonna go over and go to ground. Set ground is 121.9er. Okay, cost index for today is going to be 21 and our cruise altitude of 10,000 feet. If I can go ahead and refile our flight plan at 10,000 feet, we should be all good to go. Alright, so our cost index is actually going to be 24.
United 550, Charlotte ground, standby.
Okay, so it's just going to say 12,000, so we'll go ahead and change, maybe it's because we
United
had that at
550,
12,000.
Information, Bravo's now current runway 18 center, taxi, the Echo.
Alright, cruise flight level 10,000. Flight plan. Departure is 18 left, Charlotte 3. And we got the pity transition. And we'll go ahead and he will vector us. And our arrival will be ILS runway 17, no star, the via off Sug. And our flight plan looks correct. 4.2. Block fuel is 4.7. And if we can find our zero fuel weight, our new zero fuel weight. And 58.5 and 32.5. And we're going to have a headwind of minus 20 now. It's a 21-minute flight time. Not too bad. Go over to our perf page. And we are runway 18 left departure, runway dry. And yes, we off
Taxi
tax.
56, Charlotte Ground, runway 18 left, taxi
Got all
via
that.
Mike Charlie.
Alright, wait for this to give us everything we need. If it will ever load. Unable to calculate. That is just great. Okay, let's try this. Let's try to load all this up again. Go ahead and reset this. And KCLT. Calculate this, or at least try to. There we go. So 127, 140, and 140 for our V speeds. Transition altitude, we won't reach that today. Flaps 1 and down 0.6. 1/down 0.
Cactus 856, contact tower 118.1 when ready, good day. 118.1, Cactus 856, good day.
Down is 0.6. Okay. And our flex temp will be 61 degrees. Alright, so we're all ready for that. Go ahead and contact ground for push. After we pull up our charts here so we actually can see where we're going. And Charlotte ground, American 364 requesting push and start.
Order 364, push and start to your discretion, stand by for runway assignment.
Push and starts at our discretion, stand by for runway assignment, American 364.
United 50 is contacting tower.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and release our parking brakes here.
118.1 for United 550.
Pushback, we will quick edit our pushback here. Alright, go ahead and push back. And ignition start.
All engines clear.
If you bleed, beacon light can come on. And engine 2 start. So while we're pushing back, you got some time to hit that like and subscribe button for our leg today. Light goal for today is going to be 10 likes.
American 364, I apologize. You can expect 18 center.
Expect runway 18 center for departure, American 364. Alright, so we got our runway change. So we will go and plug that on in. 18 center. Off of the Charlotte 3 departure, transition off of Pity. We will insert that. And we will have to re-enter our takeoff data. Okay, we will, oh, that's rudder trim. Go back to 0. And engine 1 start. Our performance, we will have to re-enter this. We will not reach our transition altitude and 61 degrees on the flex temp. So we can stay on that.
Unlocking gear.
Auto brakes can go to max. Meant to add reshade earlier. And everything is set up for our departure.
Teletruck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
And taxi light, come on.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
See how many people we got on today. 4 views and 2 likes. Pretty good. Let's see if we can make that 4 views and 4 likes. Okay. Tug is disconnected. Let's see, now we've got 5 viewers and 3 likes. That's pretty good for a first stream. Okay, everything is set there. Engine 1 is normal. AP bleed and AP master switch can come on, and we can request taxi. Charlotte ground, American 364 requesting taxi to runway 36 center.
Target 364, Charlotte ground. Runway, correction, 18 center, taxi via Echo. Information Bravo's current.
18 center via Echo, and we've got Bravo, American 364.
And American 364, I just want to make sure I did assign you 18 center, correct? Did I tell you 36 time?
Correction, 18 center, American 364. We said the wrong one.
No problem. American 364, the cycle transponder. Make sure your squawk and mode safe for me, please.
We'll check that right now, American 364. Totally forgot to change that. It's supposed to be 5133. Put that on, and we're squawking mode Charlie. I cannot tell if our auto brakes are on. Okay, our auto brakes are armed and off. Add some power. And we will make a loop around here. Go ahead and set flaps 1. Alright, and we'll get out here to Echo. And we'll make sure I have 18 center in. And I do. Could also just move it. I'm gonna hold here and make sure I'm going on to the correct taxiway. And we can go ahead and arm our spoilers. And once again, if anybody...
For contact tower 118.1 when ready for departure.
118.1 when ready for departure, American 364. Alright, so we will go ahead and go over to our departure frequency here in a second. Okay, so departure frequency 118.1 with tower. And we'll go ahead and call the cabin and take off config. Just gotta wait on what is happening with my rudder. Alright, we are waiting on our cabin to be ready for departure. We can go. And tower American 364, we're gonna hold short 18 center. Our cabin's not quite ready.
American 364 Charlotte Tower, report ready.
Just give them a few seconds here. And our departure heading is going to be 200. So while we're waiting on them, we can go ahead and get 200 in here on the heading. Got 5 people on the stream today. Alright, so heading is 200. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and plug in our departure frequency here so we don't have to worry about that later. It's gonna be 120.5. Charlotte Tower, American 364, ready to go, runway 18 center.
American 364, runway 18 center, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 18 center, American 364. Alright, so we're clear for takeoff here. Spoilers, takeoff config, checked. Normal, landing lights, nose lights, and wing light on now.
And American 364 chart's a bit confusing on that one, it's going to be runway heading.
And we'll take off runway heading, American 364. Alright, so we're actually going to be on 180 heading. Okay, throttle 50%.
Blue Sheep 5634 is vacated.
Alright, brakes release.
5684 Grand Banana.
Toga.
Point niner.
This is a horrible takeoff. It's quite windy. Alright, V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. And we'll continue flying runway heading here. Purple Gorillas, we are going to Asheville Regional in Tennessee. We'll go ahead and go levers to climb, get that auto throttle.
64, turn right, heading 240, contact departure.
Right, 240 to continue departure, American 364. Alright, so 240.
Contact departure.
Oh. Contact departure, American 364. Alright, 240 and departure.
Whoever's calling for a radio check, you're very quiet.
Okay. Departure, American 364, 4000.
American 364, Charlotte departure, radar contact. Turn right direct pity, climb maintain 10,000.
Right direct pity and climb and maintain 10,000, American 364. And we'll go ahead and go flaps up and direct pity. Insert that. So we are direct pity now.
Southwest 3400, descend and maintain 4,000.
Alright.
Turn 50
Nose light
right.
go off. And get a view from the outside. Alright, don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button so I can continue doing more of these videos. Alright, let's see here. This is
Southwest
a
3400, turn right heading 150. Charlotte Airport will be at your 12 to 1 o'clock in 1 and 5 miles.
Alright, 150 and we will report where the airport inside Southwest Point.
Thank you.
and we will be going over to Atlanta Center soon, which is 132.975.
Charlotte, the approach status 3400, that's up in sight.
So the 3400, clear visual approach runway 18 center.
Alright, so that's all set up there.
Clear visual 1 center.
Passing through 9,000 on our altitude. It's just a short 20-minute flight over today. And we can unarm our spoilers now. Go ahead and get some background music on for our cruise today. Let's see what we got here. just some nice and easy background music for today's 10-minute, 20-minute flight. Alright, we will go over to our inits page, or our performance page. Go over to approach and enter in this
Southwest 34
data.
into contact Charlotte Tower 118.1.
Tower 18.1, Southwest 34, there, thank you.
Yeah.
Arrival. Okay, here we go. So, altimeter 3053 for the arrival. And temperature is going to be 10 degrees Celsius. Wind is looking like 260 at 6. So not too windy today.
Yankee Victor 1271, Charlotte approach, I hear you 5 back.
And our radio altitude for today will be 2364.
You can expect a visual approach runway 18 left, information Oscar's current, Charlotte altimeter 3053.
And we got 48 miles till our descent. Seatbelt sign can come off for now.
Departure on? Where are you, departure?
United 746, hello, Charlotte departure, radar contact, proceed direct, icons, climb and maintain 16,000.
Okay, Yankee Victor 1271, expect runway 18 left.
One thing I really like about this plane today is very small. Our seatbelt signs are active in the cabin.
8,000.
So if I go here, turn on the seatbelt sign,
A little too high. I'm just sitting
seatbelt sign's on.
American United 746, don't descend, climb and maintain 16,000, proceed direct, icon.
Proceed direct, icon, climb 16,000. United 746.
Yankee Victor 1271, say again.
Go ahead and check our arrival, make sure everything's lining up good.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.907, safe flight.
132.907, American 364.
That's 2463 on center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Atlanta Center, American 364, 10,000.
American 364 Atlanta Center, walk delete the restrictions.
Say again for American 364.
American 364 Atlanta Center, delete speed restrictions.
Okay. And we're at our discretion, American 364.
United 769, might have missed your response, but which approach would you like today to Montgomery? Roger, would like the RNAV or ILS?
Get rid of our intercept heading
Roger,
here.
select the ILS from a 10 approach.
We can just go direct.
Center, hello, Delta 1056, on 1 test.
Delta 1056 on center, climb and maintain flight level 270, a phenom reported turbulent and icy conditions climbing through 14,000.
I climb and 10, 270, copy all, thanks, Delta.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 31, 76, request stop climb level 320.
Stop 3126 on center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and level 320, Southwest 31, 76.
United 550, stay airspeed.
United 550.
Try this sound pack.
Can I get your indicated airspeed?
Captain Zach, I'm just curious, what flight are you currently doing?
Maintain 280 knots relax.
Maintain 280.
United 769, descend and maintain 4,000.
Let's see. Currently, we see if I can pull up this here. Currently, we have about 7 minutes remaining.
Today, I'm currently with you at 24,000, attempting to level off now.
United 746, Launch Center, welcome. Jacksonville Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Frequency change approved. Good day.
American 4587, Launch Center, common maintain flight level
Alright, currently we're approaching 22 miles till our top descent.
Conditions climbing through 14,000.
See, Phoenix to Salt Lake City to Reno. With Delta, that's a good 3 legs to fly.
That's a 2445, descend and maintain flight level. Let's do 280 as well.
Down to flight level 280, Delta 2445.
This is a very slow flight today.
American 364, Asheville, altimeter 3045. Which approach would you want today to Asheville?
We can take ILS 17 into Asheville, American 364.
Actually, American 364. Any chance you could do the RNAV 17?
Let me switch over to RNAV 17. It's no problem, American 364.
American 364, thank you. One able, proceed direct on Zik. Flying is going to be Oscar, November, Zulu, India, Quebec.
And we'll proceed direct to ONZIC when we get that loaded in, American 364.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're going to go here, arrival, and he wants us RNAV 17. So we can go...
United 769, turn right heading 270.
So we will go RNAV runway 17.
Delta 2445, descend and maintain flight level 260.
And we are transition
Flight level 260, Delta 2445.
OZIC. Go ahead and insert that here.
United 550 cross Algae, got to maintain 14,000. The Atlantic altimeter 3046.
Let's see here.
United 550 cross Algae.
We're landing in about 4 minutes. We'll cross over the airport. So slightly longer. Like it's heading track.
Delta 2445 cross Aussie, out to maintain 14,000. The Atlantic altimeter 3046. Maintain 29.
And we'll go direct to OZIC.
Aussie at 14,000 and maintaining 280 over.
Sounds.
2445 will be 290 or greater, my mistake.
290 or greater, Delta 2445.
Delta 339, Memphis Center offline. Frequency change approved. Have a good day. United 769, do you have Baldwin in your flight plan? United 769, do you have Baldwin in your flight plan? Bravo, Oscar, Whiskey, India, November. Roger, that's fine.
Nope. I want to go direct to OZIC. Try that. If you have any flight suggestions out of our arrival airport of Asheville.
United 769, descend and maintain 3000.
If you have any flight requests out of Asheville Regional, put those in the comments and we can look at those after our flight.
Level 360.
United 2383 Airlines Center, welcome to descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, United 2383.
American 364, direct ONZIC.
American 364, we are direct on Zik.
Thank you. American 364, cross ONZIC at or above 10,000, code RNAV, runway 17 approach.
Cross ONZIC at or above 10,000 and clear RNAV 17 approach for American 364. So we're going to hold our altitude for the meantime. And we will take a 311 heading crossing ONZIC. Seatbelt sign, come back off. Go ahead and get this thing down so we don't get blinded over here.
UPS 1430, mic check.
And any flight requests you have out of Asheville, just throw those in the comments and we can have a look at those.
5x5.
Roger, thank you.
So actually at ONZIC it is going to be a 167 heading according to my chart. Alright, go.
445, contact on approach 133.47.
Alright, go to Dallas.
7,
Go ahead and pull that up over here. We can go to flights where and look at our flight options to Dallas. Would you prefer Dallas Love Field or Dallas Fort Worth?
United 769, channel left, heading 180.
Let's see to
United 550, contact approach 133.47.
United 550, contact approach.
I see.
Entry ATC.
look at our options to Love Field over here. Make sure we're on flight. Pull that back up. Alright, so we've got a Delta A320 to Atlanta and then Dallas. Or if we go to DFW, throw that in there. Alright, with DFW in there are no direct flights. So we could take our, let's see, there's 3 direct flights, but I do not own said plane.
Delta 26 ascend via the Jones V4. Arrival Charlotte is landing south.
Alright, so we can look at these when we get. We'll continue looking at those when we get on the ground.
304676.
Get that back in here for y'all. Alright, and we're going to enter in a 167 heading. And we will go ahead and cut down on the music since we are on our approach.
United 769 to try to maintain 2,700. Alright, 769 will be 2,700.
Alright, 176
United 2383
heading.
cross chipper out to maintain
Or 167 heading.
50 knots, the land altimeter 3046.
And we'll go ahead and start our descend.
Atlanta Center, United 2383, please repeat.
Cross Aussie out to maintain 13, correction, chipper at and maintain 13,000 at 250 knots.
And 6,400 will be our altitude on this descent. And seatbelt signs can get back on. We're under 10,000.
United 2383.
And 250 knots.
You're a pop. I should have asked earlier, but I'm currently over Charlotte approaches airspace. Should I still go with you?
Okay, affirmative. Remain on this frequency.
Roger that. Just want to make sure.
Alright, we have
1252, hello.
everybody go. We've dropped down to one viewer.
United. Wrong hotline. American 1252, Atlanta Center, welcome.
Thank you.
United 769, decide to maintain 2,500. United 769, the Montgomery Airport is going to be at your 9 o'clock and about 20 miles of port to field in sight.
Atlanta Center, United 2383, can I get the altimeter reading again?
We actually need a 340 heading.
The land altimeter is 3046.
3046.
No.
Is there somebody else on?
Alright.
Bryson, you need to think of something.
And we'll go ahead and get our terrain on here.
Bryson, think of something fun to do while you're cruising.
United 769, channel up heading 130, localizer report to field in sight.
It's not so boring. Oh, put in the chat that you're doing fat sim. Put in the chat that you're doing fat sim.
I think since today we're getting so few views, we will just do one leg on this stream.
10,000 on course.
Blue Streak 5092, Atlanta Center, welcome. Delete speed restriction.
Delete the speed, 5092.
Alright, and we will Alright, direct on's queue now.
Once I believe I heard a Southwest calling.
Southwest 2451 with you, com through 11,000.
Southwest 2451, Atlanta Center, comment maintain file with 230, delete speed restriction.
230 and delete speed restriction, Southwest 2451.
American 2153, hello, with you coming through 9,000 for 16,000.
American 2153, Atlanta Center, comment maintain file with 230, delete the speed.
Up to 230, delete speed restriction, Smith 3.
United 769, 5 miles from Mara. Maintain 2,500 to establish on the localizer. Include ILS from a 10 approach. United 769, I made a mistake there. It's going to be the ILS Zulu runway 10 approach.
Japan San Francisco.
Go ahead.
So I
Go ahead,
was asking if I should monitoring you or should I go to Unicom?
Where is you, what was your departure airport?
Some elite keyboard typing in the background there.
Delta 2659 Atlanta Center, welcome. Climate maintain flight level 370. Citation jet reported icy conditions and light turbulence on the climate through 14,000.
And with that, can we step away for about 10 minutes during the climb?
That's fine. Let me know when you're back.
Let you know when we're back for Delta.
Number 750 Sierra Papa, radar service terminated. Change approved. Washington Center is offline. Delta 1056, contact Charlotte approach 120.5.
20.5, Delta 1056, yeah.
United 2383, contact on approach 133.47.
Going to 13347, United 2383.
Alright, we've got the airport in sight over there in the corner.
We might be, oh, actually, never mind, forget it. Disregard for Delta 2659.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go over to our tablet here and get our landing speeds in. Runway is good. It's retrieving the runways there.
American 4587, remain on this frequency.
Remain on this frequency, 4587.
United 769, runway 10, clear to land. American 364, runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 17, American 364.
And Blue Streak 5092, runway, expect the RNAV, runway 17 approach.
Expect the RNAV for runway 17 approach, Blue Streak 5091.
American 3992, cross Aussie, add and maintain 14,000, the land altimeter is 3046.
Cross Aussie at 14,000, American 3992.
Alright, we've got 8,000 feet of runway here. Landing runway 17. Go ahead and refresh that METAR. 3045.
We're 1720, Bravo, Atlanta Center, welcome. Alpha 2451, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a good day.
That's done.
Southwest 2451, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Go over here to our mass weight and balance. And we've got, let's see,
American 2153, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Washington Center is offline.
we can go auto brake low for landing.
Atlanta Center, Jazz 934, 12,300 for 14,000.
Jazz 954, Atlanta Center, welcome. Climate maintain flight 370.
Some final flaps can go to 1.
Jazz 954, climate maintain flight 350.
350, Jazz 954, thanks. Atlanta Center, Southwest 3355, Sigma 410.
And drop that gear.
Southwest 3355, Atlanta Center, welcome.
And flaps 2.
Delta 651, Atlanta Center, welcome. Jazz 954, 14,000, good direction Bobby D.
Leaving 14,000 direct to Bobby.
Alright, and speed is good, so we can go flaps 3.
Radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Indianapolis Center offline.
And flaps full.
Delta 2463, Memphis Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, everybody go ahead and get your landing rate prediction put into the comment section.
Flight level 300.
I believe, was that a Hawker 505?
That's correct.
Hawker 505, Atlanta Center, welcome.
Let's see. Put those landing rate guesses in the comments.
1518, Whiskey passing 13,000 for 16,000.
American 1518 Airlines Center, welcome. Climb and maintain flight level 230, delete speed restrictions.
220, delete speed restrictions for American 1518.
Number 505, descend by the Chelsea 5, arrival, Charlotte is landing south, Charlotte altimeter 3053.
Alright, everything is set for landing. There's like go to
Chelsea
take off.
5, Fokker 505.
Southwest 3355, code director roll Romeo Oscar Bravo Lima
Disconnect.
Sierra.
Auto throttle
Direct
disconnect.
roll for Southwest 3355.
Atlanta Center, American 1522 with you, passing 11,000 for flight level 160.
American 1522 Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, American 1522.
Alright, yeah, about 20 seconds to get that landing rate guess into the comments.
240. Blue Streak 1592, close direct Ponzik. Oscar, November, India, Quebec, Zulu.
Direct Osquick and include the Holden aircraft.
Correct. The Holden.
Roger.
That's a 6299 Atlanta Center, welcome.
It's hard. Ooh, that's a smooth landing. Alright, reverser's out, reverser's green, and decel is active. And there's 100 knots, reversers idle, and reversers cancel.
November 2 Sierra Bravo, the Greensboro altimeter 3050.
And manual braking. Alright, we'll go on in
Land
here.
Center, UPS 999, you're getting 3 flight level 320. It's UPS 999, flight level 320.
UPS 999 Atlanta Center, welcome.
Sorry about that, I got a little tongue tied.
Nah, that's fine.
Atlanta Center, American 364 requesting alpha to the ramp.
American 364, Texas, and run by Alpha. Have a good day.
Ramp via alpha, American 364. Go ahead and clean it up here.
Delta 651, the center maintain flight level
That's gonna come
240.
up.
Access correction. American 1518, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Alright, so we had a total of 0 landing rate guesses. That was a landing rate of negative
1522, radar service
187.
terminated. Is offline.
Pretty good.
Frequency change approved, American 1522, thanks.
And we
American 1252, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Jack Center is offline.
Stars off, frequency change approved. Alpha, 1252.
Land Center, UPS 999.
Go ahead.
What flight level are you showing me at right now?
UPS 999, show you flight level 320.
Okay, for some reason, my instrumentation is at 320, but I'm looking online, it's showing me at 325, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, on my side it's definitely fine. I see the flight level 320, so.
Roger that, UPS 999. Appreciate it.
No problem. And UPS 999 with that, clear direction is diode. This can be the last 600 flight plan, I believe.
let's see, is this our
Directed
gate?
diode,
Affirm.
UPS 999.
November 505, contact Charlotte approach 120.5.
1205 for 505.
Let's go ahead and
Good day.
get all this set up. So gate. I want gate 5. So this is our. Alright, and if people can come on and text light can go off.
Southwest 2607, descend by the 5th.
That way we don't blind everybody who's
3046.
outside. Looks like we do not have a marshaller today.
Number 2 Sierra Bravo, the Davidson County Executive Airport is going to be at your 12 o'clock in about 7 miles. Full stat, radar service terminated, squawk 3 far, frequency change approved. Have a good rest of your day. Blue Streak 59, correction, Blue Streak 5092, cross OnZig at or above 10,000, clear to RNAV runway 17 approach.
Press on Nick at 107 or above, clear the RNAV runway 17 approach, Blue Street 5092.
Stop 1249, clear direct to Louisville VR, India uniform.
Okay. Parking brake set. Engines cut.
American 3992,
Beacon
contact
off.
approach 133.47.
And we'll request deboarding.
American 3992, take care now, we'll see you.
See you.
Atlanta Center, good evening. American 938 with you, passing the Lynchburg VOR.
Atlanta Center, very good evening. American 996, passing now 1000 and climb for 16,000.
I'll go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM here. Alright everybody, that is it for our stream today. Thanks for stopping in, and we will see you later.